Using a now and next timeline. This is a step-by-step guide on how to use a now and next visual timeline. It was made by the Speech and Language Therapy team who work for Salford Learning Disability team. Using visual timelines. We all use tools to help us understand and remember what is happening each day. This might be a paper diary, an alarm or an alert on your phone, or even a note stuck on the fridge. Visual timelines use symbols, photographs or objects placed in a structured way representing a period of time. The timelines are used to increase independence and reduce anxiety about what is going to happen next. The period of time can differ depending on the person's level of understanding. For some individuals, a short timeline, such as a now and next, or a now, next and then, might be appropriate. For others, a longer timeline, which covers a half day, a full day, or a week, might be used. A now and next timeline has space for two activities. If you're using a vertical timeline, the activity happening now will go at the top. The activity happening next will go at the bottom. If you're using a horizontal timeline, now will go on the left and next on the right. This is the same whether you are using 2D symbols such as photographs or if you are using objects. Using a now and next timeline. Now we'll look at the steps that you need to do each time you use the timeline. The first step is to find the photos or the objects you need for the activities happening during the day. Remember to keep a note of any symbols or objects which need replacing, and if you need any new symbols to represent different or new activities happening. Step 2. Put the activities on the timeline in the order they are happening. In this example, we are going to go on the bus and then go swimming. This means we will add the bus symbol to the now box and the swimming symbol to the next box. Once we've added the symbols or objects to our timeline, we need to show it to the person we are supporting. Gain their attention appropriately and explain what is happening using speech and by pointing to the symbols or objects. For example, you can say something as simple as, "We're going to go on the bus now. Next we'll be going swimming." The symbols remain in place until the now activity is finished. This acts as a visual reminder for the person. We can use the timeline to redirect the person back to their current activity. Step 3. When the activity at the top of the timeline, in the Now box, has finished, remove it from the timeline. In this example, the symbol for bus will be removed when the journey is over. Move the symbol in the next box to the Now box. So in this example, our symbol for swimming will be moved from the next box up to the Now box. Swimming is the activity that's about to start. It is the activity that is happening now. We now need to add a new activity to the next box. Step 4. Add a new symbol to the next box. In this example, after swimming, the activity will be going for a walk. Pop that symbol for walk in the next box and your timeline will look like this. So swimming at the top is happening now, going for a walk is happening next. And again, repeat those steps of showing the timeline to the person you're supporting, gaining their attention appropriately, explaining what's happening using speech by pointing to the symbols and objects. Repeat these steps throughout the day. And remember to take relevant symbols with you when you're supporting the person outside of their home. We hope these steps have helped you understand how to use a now and next timeline. Here are some extra tips to help things go smoothly. Use the agreed name when showing the symbol or object. For example, washing clothes, rather than do the laundry or clean clothes. Using the same word and visual consistently will help the person make the link between the visual used, the word that is being spoken, and the activity that it is representing. Information on the timeline must be accurate and truthful. Remember to ensure that any activity which appears on the timeline is one that is going to happen. Similarly, if you're using a timeline to help support choice making, for example, offering a choice of 2 activities, one of which will then be placed on the timeline, please ensure that the offered activities are available that day. We want to give the person we're supporting a really positive experience of making a choice. And finally, be consistent. Everybody supporting the person must use the resource every day and across every context. Keep using the timeline, even if everything's going well for the person. If you would like any more information about using timelines, you can contact the Speech and Language Therapy team. The Speech and Language Therapy team are Helen Kinder, highly specialist speech and language therapist, and Helen's contact number is 07523 930 467. And Claire Dukes, the Total Communication Development Lead. Claire's contact number is 07523 930 481. Thanks for watching our video.